The first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know, I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
George Springer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's good.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Man at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner. Now in the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he races the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So stepping in, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting third.
At the plate, Justin Turner. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Verlander gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Into the windup and the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Nettie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he got him.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So add. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Yasmani Grandal
Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Gaddis has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. In now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Striding in, Logan Forsythe. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked. But what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
Stepping in now, Kenta Maeda. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel. And now pitch on the way.
Pitcher, Justin Verlander.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 4.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, ball and a changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor is in pursuit, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
That is the only way you're going to hit that ball. The ball's fading away from you. He stayed with it and drove it to the opposite field. If he tried to pull it, he would have rolled over.
In now, Jose Altuve, as they're way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Astros leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's a fly ball now headed out to Maben in center. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. To short, hit hard. Correa takes it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin
Digging
Turner.
in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Verlander into his motion. First pitch on its way. Rounded slowly to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. He's still on the short end of it.
Leading off for Houston, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Yulieski Gurriel is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Yulieski Gurriel becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So they've got to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit. But either way, they executed it perfectly. And now they're set up first and third.
Evan Gattis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He throws him on the fastball there. Evan Gattis is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Cameron Maybin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, number 35 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
the great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Yasmani Grandal is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. In now is Yasiel Puig. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In is Curtis Granderson. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here. No. Digging in to try it again, Justin Verlander. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsythe onto the grass. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in once again, George Springer. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Puig has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. In there, strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Granderson. And that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Logan Forsythe.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Springer coming on. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Kenta Maeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Ready for another shot
Center
now.
fielder,
Chris Taylor.
Chris
He doubled earlier in the
Taylor.
game. 1 for 2 to this point. Towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve.
Leading
He'll
off for the
start things
Astros.
out now in the top half of the
Second baseman,
sixth.
Jose Altuve.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Last time through was a base hit. Right there for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Seager gloves it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail. Here's Corey Seager. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Seager.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The batter.
Digging in to
35.
try it again. Number 35. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Springer is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Grandal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no run. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Too high. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Astros,
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
center fielder number 3.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fouled back. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. A hit in 2 tries so far. High in the air out toward shallow right. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Marwin Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. That misses. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
36. Will Harris.
Austin Barnes is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reddick is right there. One gone.
Center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a fastball just a bit high. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Cue shot here out toward short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 5.
In now,
shortstop,
Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
The 1-0 delivery, and he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit. The throw into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Maben at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, number 35.
Into the box, number 35. Hit hard to short. Correa scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 4-1 LA. Another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Brandon Morrow Comes on
Now
from the
pitching
pen,
for the
hoping to
Dodgers,
finish this one off here in the top of the
17,
ninth.
Brandon.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They've got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
First baseman number 10.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And a fly ball, and this should do it. And that's it. Live it up, LA. The Dodgers have won the World Series.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.